How's it going, guys? It's Friday, April 12th, and I got you this week's freshwater video full of some fun and interesting fish. I can't promise anything as cute as one of the final fish in the saltwater video this week, but there's some pretty neat stuff. Definitely stick around and check it out. But definitely no slouch in the cute department. We have our first fish of the week. We have a handful of these nice big chunky Killy loaches in right now. A lot of times they come in pretty small, but we got our hands on some nice big healthy chunky ones. Absolutely love it. And you'll come to see pretty quickly that this week's theme is lots of loaches. So absolutely awesome to see. Can't wait to show you guys more cool loaches, but before we go anywhere, I also wanted to show off all these really awesome red layer-tail mollies. Gotta say I've taken quite a loving to live bearers. Very awesome group of fish. And these red mollies are really, really pretty. Absolutely love it. Our next stop on today's journey of lots of loaches brings us down over here to the ever beautiful and ever charismatic little zebra loach. I quite like these guys personally. Stripes are a bit busy, but I think it's cute. Very attractive fish. If you like, lots of heavy striping on them, zebra loach is your guy. They don't get very big. They're really good at controlling snail issues, and they're great bottom feeders. Absolutely awesome all around. And hanging out in there with them, even more beautiful live bearers with these gorgeous blue laddies. Very neon blue. Camera does not do them too much justice. It's a bit bright right now, but absolutely beautiful fish. And doing his best impression of the silicone that seals glass together is a fire eel. Absolutely beautiful guy. Very interesting that this is actually a fire eel who I do see come out pretty often. It's pretty cool. Sometimes they can be a bit secretive, but this one's been, pretty active. Also, just don't see big fire eels too often anymore, so real cool stuff. See, now if you like the stripes, but you don't quite like how busy the stripes are on the zebra loach, then may I introduce you to the queen loach. Another really awesome smaller loach species, though they get slightly bigger than zebras, but they have very beautiful, very bold striping. Absolutely love these guys. They almost remind me of, what is it, like a leporanus? Really cool, like big banded fish. Absolutely gorgeous. Love to see it. Another cool journey in our lots of loaches for the day. And they're hanging out with some beautiful rosy barbs and beautiful bleeding heart tetras. So really nice stuff. I mean, what would a loach video, or at least a loach themed video, be without one of the most popular and versatile loaches there is? The ever charismatic and adorable Yoyo Loach. Beautifully patterned, stays small, very active, amazing bottom feeder, great at keeping control of pest snails. All around amazing fish. Absolutely love them. But it still gets cooler from here, because now we've reached one of the coolest loaches around. The absolutely gorgeous Burmese border loach. An absolutely beautiful loach species, has all those same benefits you heard me go on about the Yoyo Loach. But now add in that the pattern is twice as striking, twice as bold, and a little bit of blue thrown in there. Makes for an absolutely gorgeous, amazing, and charismatic loach. Really awesome fish. It's almost sad how overlooked loaches are in the common trade, because they really are awesome fish. They're like catfishes, but just energetic, diurnal, and active. Really cool all around. I absolutely love them. I did not, however, say they would be the last loach of the week, because currently being blocked by the big Cynodontis is this beauty. This really awesome species here, and here all by himself, is the Pelegrin's Royal Loach. An absolutely gorgeous large species of loach that is very rare to come by these days. Really cool to see. Almost never get to see these guys anymore. So, absolutely excited to see it. And a great way to round out our lots of loaches section of the week, even though I clearly have to end it on this big featherfin catfish who refuses to get out of the way. I mean, hanging out in here with him, some really cool geos, some little flagtail porthole cats, and a bunch of big, beautiful angels. Now that we finally managed to break free from all the loaches, figured I'd come around and show off a few more really cool fish before we round out the week. Starting with these absolutely beautiful black tail line tetras, or black line tail tetras. There's just a lot of different ways to say it. But one thing I can tell you is they are awesome looking. I absolutely love the way these things look when they swim. The fact that they have that dark black line through the tail and the rest of the tail is completely clear makes them look and move like unlike any other tetra. It's such a weird optical illusion, and I absolutely love it. Really awesome fish. Very beautiful, shimmery, shiny, gorgeous tetras. Great at schooling all around. Absolutely love them. Speaking of shimmery, shiny, beautiful fish I absolutely love, we finally got some Roseline Sharks back in. Haven't seen these guys in a hot minute. Absolutely love them. Very, very beautiful fish that only gets prettier with age. The red spreads more and they get nice and big and chunky. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Love to see these guys. They're energetic, they're active, they love being in groups. Really, really cool fish. Happy to see more back in stock. Another thing I'm incredibly happy to see back in stock, because I was very sad when we ran out, are these absolutely stunning looking Epist MCM Eyes, the super red form. Really, really awesome. Both the males and females are very pretty fish. Super happy to have these guys back around. There's just some exceptional looking individuals in this group. Love to see it. And of course, I'd be remiss to mention or at least remiss to me, if I didn't mention whenever a cool Pleco came through, like this absolutely beautiful Oronoko Snowball Pleco. Love these guys. Very beautiful dark black with those bright whites, perfectly circular spots. An absolutely awesome Pleco all around. Love these guys. We've got this adorable little guy and a bigger guy in another tank. Some really cool stuff. And one more cool Pleco for the week. We have this absolutely adorable, teeny tiny little green phantom Pleco. Quite rarely do I ever see green phantoms in smaller sizes. Very, very cool to see. I mean, you can kind of get a judge of how small he is. That's a tiny little baby bristlenose Pleco, and those are scarlet batis. You can get a sense that this is a very small green phantom. So for anybody who's ever wanted to grow up their own little green phantom, perfect time to do so. I know normally I end on the big showstopper fish of the night, but that was kind of where I had ended with the Yoyo Loach, and then just kept running into cooler things and kept continuing to record. But so eventually I have to end it somewhere. It's getting late, and I just keep staring at a bunch of cool fish. So here, to round us out for the evening, we have the ever adorable, teeny tiny clown killifish. A very beautiful, very interesting little fish. I absolutely love these guys. They're very pretty for how small they are. Very fun to keep in little groups. Absolutely adorable. Great for nano tanks. Anybody who's ever wanted to keep, fully nano-sized tanks. You can see that's a tiny little chili rasbora right there next to that little guy. So these are definitely not very big fish, but that doesn't mean they aren't just as cool as the big guys. I absolutely love them. Very beautiful. Wonderful way to round out the night. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this week's video before I end up here until midnight. As you can see, I was probably supposed to stop at the Yoyo Loach, but there's tons of cool stuff. So much so that there's going to be plenty to show off in next week's video on top of the other cool stuff that comes in next week. So definitely look forward to it. And come in and check out for yourself. See all these fish that never even got featured in this week's video for yourself. But until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and any of our newer local customers looking for anything cool or interesting, feel free to email us at contact@exoticaquatic.com. Love to see and get in for you. Until next time.